Dad, what does it mean to amplify?
To what? What does it mean to what?
A.
Yeah, we're on. Sing the song.
Oh.
Saturday morning Wartoons. No?
Oh. You're the one that came up with it. I can't even remember the lines.
It's just the title of our show.
Really?
Yes.
Well, I can't do it in a crazy maniac voice.
Oh, okay. Hello.
Hey.
Alright, so we get set up here. Sorry for the delay. Had a bit of technical difficulties.
Yes. Technical difficulties.
Alright, so last week King Destro was reunited with his best friend and his sister.
Yes. And now he just battled his own other friend.
Yeah.
To prove to him that it was the real him.
And Gillen invited you into his home after you battled him. He discussed the possibility of finding your allies that were with you on the astral ship, the Blade of Mirrors.
Yeah.
You decided ultimately that you needed to train in your new body for a bit.
Yep.
So cut to montage. You know what a montage is?
What?
It's that scene in a movie or a TV show where the person's like in training.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And so now he's level 3.
Yes, so you leveled up. You spent about 10 days in training, so you gained another level, so now you're up to level 3. You've been training with Gillen.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you want to do now that 10 days has gone by? You've started your training. What do you have in mind? What are you going to try and do? Now, while you've been training, I should mention, while you've been training, Eltan Moore has been looking for information on your former allies of the Blade of Mirrors, the two Gith, the Captain Harfor, and the cleric, the dwarf cleric. So Eltan has been kind of letting you do your thing while he's been trying to research on his end.
So now
fix something here.
I think I'm just gonna go and buy me and Galax some healing potions. I'm also
how much gold do you have?
About 25, even though I gave some of it to Galax.
Yeah, you won't have enough to buy some healing potions right now.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll just head on out.
Okay.
The gates.
You want to go outside of the city? What do you have in mind? What do you want to do out there?
I'm gonna go chop down some trees with my scimitars.
What are you going to chop down trees for?
So that when it becomes night and I can build us a small little shelter or a roof.
You've been staying in the castle.
Yeah, but I'm gonna like go outside and chop down some trees so that when I do go outside the city gates, if it becomes night and there's no shelter too close to us, then I will use some of the wood to make some walls and a roof at the very least, and a little campfire.
Well, it'll take weeks for you to build a structure like that.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I guess I'll just
You have your equipment. I think you have a bedroll. You don't need to build a permanent shelter. Are you planning on what are you planning on doing?
I'm planning on taking down the wood after that, and then I'll just take down the wood, and then all I'll have to do is just set the wood back up in the same formation I did.
Oh, so you're trying to build just a tent-like structure, a temporary tent-like structure.
I'm just gonna.
You can buy a tent.
Really? For how much?
Let's see.
Well.
So a 2-person tent.
Yeah.
You can buy that for 2 gold pieces.
Yes, I'll buy it.
Okay. So you go out and buy yourself a tent. Go ahead and add it to your equipment there.
Yes, sir.
And
I will buy that.
subtract 2 gold pieces.
Yeah, I'll add the item first.
Yeah, so you don't need to go out and build that kinds of stuff. You can find people to sell
Yeah,
stuff
but
like
still I'm going to need the wood for campfires.
Well, you can find that whenever you need it, pretty much. Otherwise, you're going to have to carry wood everywhere you go.
Yeah, because I can find wood, like, everywhere.
No, but what I'm saying is you don't want to have to just carry wood.
Yeah.
Plus, you don't need heat. You're warforged.
Yeah, I guess so.
But what do you have in mind otherwise? What do you want to do? So you have a tent, so if you have to venture out of the city. Like I said, L10 Moore has been researching your former companions. He's most likely at the Temple of Bahamut.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have a look around the city because I've lost all memory except for darkness and my friends that helped me try and kill Tiamat, blah blah blah.
Alright, so you want to go see L10 and try to track down your friends? Okay, so we'll get back on course with that. So you spent the past week and a half in training. Let me just explain a few things. During that time, while you were training, visions of Bahamut came to you. And granted you special powers that you've been recently experimenting with.
Yeah, I think
you formed a pact with an avatar of Bahamut.
Yeah.
Which granted you certain magical abilities that you have now.
Yeah, about 4 of them.
Yeah, so you now have a pact with an avatar of Bahamut. And what?
So I guess I have magic powers now.
Yep, so you have 2 cantrips and 2 first level spells. You are, what are you, pact of the what?
I'm just wondering how you pact.
Well,
I mean, do I just press that button?
No, basically they came to you in a vision.
Okay.
And you agreed because of everything that's happened to you, you decided to form this pact to give you more power to ultimately face off against the forces, Tiamat's forces.
Ha ha ha!
So that will kind of sum up your forming a pact with an avatar of Bahamut. So, montage over. You go, you get your camping equipment that you wanted, and now you're on your way to see Eltan more.
Yeah.
So you go to the Temple of Bahamut, and it's actually pretty busy there right now. There's a funeral taking place.
I try to get as close as I can to see who is being funeralized or whatever.
Whose funeral it is?
Yeah.
Okay. So you go in there and you see that there is a small pedestal with a large casket on top. The families that are there you don't recognize. Eltan isn't the priest that is presiding over the funeral ceremony. So you can sit in or you can try to find his office.
I will try to find his office.
Okay. So you kind of avoid the funeral that's taking place. You hear a lot of mixed emotions, crying, laughing, people remembering this person that had passed away. But as you get further away from that main corridor, you find your way to Eltan's office. He's sitting there, stacks of books just fill his office now, maps laid out on a large table in the center, maps even spread out on the floor.
Jeez.
Books about planar travel.
So I guess I'm just gonna stand in the doorway.
Yeah,
and talk to him.
he is actually fast asleep on a couch with a book on his chest in broad daylight, pouring through his office windows, but he is fast asleep.
Okay then. I'm just gonna make my way over to the book and I'm just gonna read it.
With the book on his chest?
Yeah.
You look over, the title is exposed. The book is laid out with the pages on his chest. It's in a language that you don't understand.
Okay. And then I remember one of the spells that was granted to me and I use it.
Which spell?
Comprehend languages.
Okay, so you cast Comprehend Languages. Double check, yes. So this is a language you don't understand. It is a book in the Githyanki tongue, or the Gith tongue. And the title is called Points of Origin.
Okay.
And on the, well, you can't see the inside yet, but it's called Points of Origin.
Okay, I try grabbing the book.
Okay. Are you trying not to wake him up when you pick it up?
Yes.
Okay. Make a sleight of hand check.
Sleight of hand. Here it is. Okay. Let me just grab my die here. See, there's one. Here it is. And right, I got a 4 total.
4? Okay.
Yes. And I wake him up.
Yeah, you start to reach for the book and he just shoots up sharp. It's you? You're here? Oh, and he shakes off the sleep from his eyes. Oh. 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 I've been busy. How about you? Oh, is Galax with you, by the way? I need to ask.
Yes.
Okay, Galax is with you. Oh, what have you been up to?
And then I just tell him that after we had battled with him, with the
Gillen?
Yeah, Gillen. I have been training with him.
Okay.
And that I saw a vision in which I was granted for a special man.
Well, you formed a pact in your vision.
Yeah.
Okay. You delve deeper into these dark magics which brought you to life.
And then I tell him that I have gotten 4 spells. A spell that shall make a blast of energy come out of my blade. And another blast of energy, except it just doesn't blast, it kind of goes whoosh.
Oh, okay.
And instead of exploding out, it just comes out of my sword. First as a beam, and then the beam just surrounds 5 feet around me.
Okay.
And then I tell him about me being able to cast a hex.
Okay.
And I tell him about the ability to read languages that I do not know, but I shall need to be touching the thing that I am trying to read.
Okay. Oh, well, you tell them about other abilities that you've gained in this and how you now are able to use your magical powers. It's quite impressive. So quick a time. Well, perhaps you are ready to track down Harfor and the rest of the crew of the Blade of Mirrors.
And then I tell him that I am.
Very well. Well, I'm obviously not quite ready to send you on your way yet. Ulrich, the captain of the guard that you met, he called for me several days ago asking for my help. I have not been able to go and see him. Perhaps you wouldn't mind doing that while I prepare a bit before you go?
And
He's still trying to wake up. He's like shaking his sleep out of his eyes.
And then I tell him that I'll go and see what it is that he needs.
Okay.
I'll tell him that he could not get his help, but that I would be glad to go in his place.
Okay. So, you make your way to Ulrich's, the barracks where you first met him. The guards recognize you when you arrive. A lot of them are the same guards that you had met previously when they were trying to figure out why you had the bracers on.
And then I tell them that I was sent by the one that the captain needed to
Altan.
take his place. Yeah.
Altan Moore?
Yeah, I've been
Okay.
sent by Altan to take his place in helping the captain since he couldn't get there, for
Okay.
he is studying to find out more about the Blade of Mirrors and its crew.
Okay. So yeah, you get there. They escort you into his office, and he has you wait outside for a few minutes. He comes out with his robes, his cloak, rather, over his shoulders. But he's not wearing any armor. He doesn't carry any weapons right now. I'll be just a few minutes. And so he closes the door, has you wait outside, and it takes about 10-15 minutes. He comes out fully armored. He is in full armor. He has his broadsword on his back and the cloak clasped tight around his neck. We have found how the cultists entered into the secret laboratory. I would ask that you come with me. We believe that we may have been able to track where they came from.
And then I come with him, my hand scimitar ready.
Oh, okay. So you have it.
For anything or anyone that might jump out.
Okay.
And try
so
to kill us.
he escorts you back to the laboratory where you were created.
Yeah.
And if you remember, in that last room just before the staircase, there was a big pool of water.
And then
so he looks down into the pool. They came in through here. This runs into the sewer systems below the city.
And then I step a few feet away from him and just shing out my armed blade, which would probably tell him that I'm just gonna go down there and take care of any cultist I find.
Okay. Well, he says, the tunnel here will lead you into the sewers. We haven't been able to track exactly where they went, but we believe that if we enter into the sewers, we may be able to find traces of where they came from.
And then I ask if him and the guards would like to come with me in there.
We could go through the sewers another way. This here, we can't hold our breaths that long.
And then
This tunnel leads into a large pool, and we can't risk it. We don't know if it's still gated on the other side or not.
And then I come up with an idea. I'll have him send down some guards in there. They will be the distraction, and they will, I don't know. Do they have any, like, sleep potions or something?
No.
Okay, well, anyways, they will hold back the cultists guarding the doors, or more rather trap doors from the roads. They'll take care of those guys, and then I'll go in and then the captain will go in and see if the thing has been ungated, and then if it's not, he'll try and ungate it.
Mm-hmm.
So then, since I can hold my breath forever, since I'm a warforged, I'm gonna try and swim down there quickly. Oh, and also Galax will be included in the guards that will be holding off the cultists.
Okay. Well, we don't know if there are cultists down there, but we can send men into the sewers to conduct a search. Perhaps that will draw attention if there is anyone down there, and may allow you safer passage if they come towards our men. But we don't know where this leads.
And then I tell him that it should be fine because I'll sneak up behind a few of the cultists if any of them are fighting with the guards, and then I'll strike one of them in the back.
If they're there.
Yeah, if they're there, I'll strike one of them in the back where the heart should be. And then with them surrounded.
Now, let me ask you a character question here. What's your alignment?
Lawful good.
Are you the type of lawful good that would stab someone in the back without giving them a fair fight?
You know what? Yeah, I guess not.
Alright, I just had to ask.
And then I just say, instead of using that really stupid plan that would end in total disaster, I would go down there and then we should give them a fight they'll never forget.
Okay.
Even
So you'll
death.
go in through the flooded tunnel,
Yeah.
and then they'll go in through the normal passageways into the sewers.
Yeah.
Are you guys? Do you want to try to regroup with them, or are you going to stay separated?
Oh no, I'm gonna regroup with them after they ungated and I swim down. Because then.
Well, they don't know where this leads. They don't know which part of the sewers it leads to yet.
Alright. I'll go with them through the sewer passageway from the roads.
Okay. Yeah, he agrees. He'll send. There are about 5 different entrances into the sewers nearby here in the military quarter. He will send groups of 2, so there will be 10.
10 groups?
Yep, 10 groups of 2.
Okay. And
5 groups of 2, so 10 men total. Men and women total.
5 groups of 2?
Yes.
Okay. So me and Galax are going to be one of them, yeah?
Well, you guys will be on your own.
Okay, so they're going to be the scavengers.
They're going to be the scouts.
Yeah.
Not scavengers, scouts.
Whatever.
Yeah.
They're going to be the scouts looking for enemies. And after the scouts go in, I'll come in from behind.
Okay. So you after you make your plan, you find the closest, or which tunnels do you want to go to? You can either be close to where you started to try to find where the entrance to the pool is.
Yeah, I'll be the closest to where we started.
Okay.
Like, really, really close. As close as I can get.
Okay. So you go down into the tunnels. I need you to make, let me see here, what would be a good one? I think survival. To try to find your bearings, get your direction straight. So make a survival check. I think you have advantage on survival check.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
But I also have -1. But I still will to choose the highest.
Yes.
Grab 2 of these. And... Okay. 15 on survival.
15, okay. So you're able to get your bearings. You're able to find your way to
Where the fountain should be?
where you think it should be. And you do see that there is another end of the tunnel that has a similar pool. And it is gated just underneath the water surface there. So you think that it's on an even level with that pool, and there must be some sort of tunnel that goes up, and there's a gate just underneath the water there.
Okay.
This gate, however, is not locked. It is unlocked.
Okay. And then I go over to the gate and I try opening it.
Okay, yeah, it just pulls open. It's not locked at all. It's not even latched or anything.
So does water come pouring out on my
No,
face?
no, it's an open gate. So you think that the two openings to the tunnel are even, so the water fills up inside the tunnel and goes between the two gates, the two openings. So you think that this one leads back into the... You're not sure how long it is, though.
And then, okay, so I guess I'll just try and I think I'll use something good. I think it might work. I'll use my thunderclap so that when I hear it splash out, so that if I hear it won't work. I think booming blade will work though.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to figure out how long it is by using sound.
Oh. Well, you don't need to breathe.
Yeah, but I could rust. So I should at least get some armor and, I don't know, some kind of metal, I don't know, some kind of mask thing that serves as armor so that I won't rust.
Oh.
I
No,
need a-
rust takes a long time to happen. Rust doesn't happen like right away.
Alright, I guess I'll tell Galax to wait there and stay there and guard it.
Okay.
And I'll tell him that if and once I reach the top, I'll yell down to him how long it should be,
Okay.
while counting how many feet long it is.
All right.
So I just walk in.
Yep, you kind of drop down. It's about a 20-foot drop, but it's slow enough in the water, and you just, because you're made of a lot of different metal parts, you just sort of sink to the bottom if you don't try to swim.
Oh no, I'll swim.
Oh, you're going to swim down? Okay, so yeah, you swim down. It's about 20 feet, and it's just pitch black. Pitch black ahead of you.
Okay. I'll just take out my two scimitars
Okay.
in case anybody gets funny, in case there are any of them hiding in some sort of hidden air pocket, just waiting to shoot some giant ballista at me.
There's not going to be a ballista in
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
there.
Because ballistas are pretty much giant crossbows.
Mm.
And there's still big crossbows,
Okay.
except
Well,
just a few
okay,
feet
so
smaller.
let's
Yeah.
move on from that. So you swim. How you swim in?
Yeah.
Okay, so you lose all sight. So you're having to like feel the walls as you swim through here. It's only about 5 feet wide. Oh, scratch that. It's about 10 feet wide.
Okay.
And so you're having to feel your way as you come through here.
Okay. And so I keep swimming, and then when I reach the end of that place, then I start swimming upward.
Okay. So you're swimming for a while. It takes about 5 minutes for you to just sort of feel the walls and find your way through. But eventually you do see a little bit of light breaking through the water. Very faint light up ahead.
But I'm still not getting my hopes up because it could still be some cultist tricking me
Could be.
with torchlight. But still, I swim up, but my arm blades are still but my arm blade is still out. Because I can have my arm blade out and feel the wall at the same time.
Yeah. All
And
right.
it just whoop.
So you see a bit of light coming in, and it's suddenly overhead, except the tunnel still goes further.
I start swimming up faster and faster.
Okay, so the tunnel goes further ahead of you, but the light is coming from above you.
I start swimming upward faster and faster towards the light.
So you come up, and you see you're now in sort of a rough-hewn sort of cave-like structure. It doesn't look natural, but it looks as though it were carved out of the wall rather quickly. Even possibly was natural, but as if like the stones around this area had collapsed. There is a rope going up and over a ledge where the light is coming from. And you hear the faint sounds of voices.
I slowly climb up.
Okay. And it's just you now. Galax couldn't come with you, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
just me.
So you climb up this rope.
Really slowly.
Make a stealth check with disadvantage.
I know. It's always disadvantage on stealth.
Yeah, well, with your armor, yeah.
Alright. Okay. 18 total stealth check.
With disadvantage?
Yes?
Are you serious?
Yeah, I got a 14 and I have a +4 on stealth.
What was your other one?
17 plus 4, 21.
Oh, good job. Okay. So you come up and you look over. This is a looks to be now a carved structure that kind of comes into a smaller area where it looks as though somebody broke through a wall and created this place. But there are torch lights along the side of the wall. It's only about 20 feet long before you get to where they broke through this structure. You look and you think you're probably in the basement of some building. That is what you're looking into.
And then, I would just like to know if there's anybody around the cave.
Not in the cave. As you peek over, you don't see anybody, but you hear voices coming from the other side of the wall, and you see that it's blocked up by boxes. So the structure that you're in is sort of a cave-like structure that leads into the wall. There is what looks to be a broken down brick wall with what looks like boxes stacked in front of it.
Okay.
And you hear voices coming from over there.
I keep sneaking, go to the boxes and remove the top box. I'm not dumb, because if I remove the bottom boxes, then boom, everyone would hear. Everyone within about, 50 feet would hear me. Whatever. And I peek around.
Okay, so you kind of shift the one box over, and you see it looks to be a storeroom of some kind. And there are two figures sitting at a table talking. They look to be playing cards, drinking, and talking. But they're definitely dressed in simple, common clothing.
But I'm not one that gets fooled easily or just jumps to the conclusion that somebody's good just because of the way they look. I still don't get my hopes up that I've found someone who can really help me out here. And I will just keep looking around for any sign of something like a cultist. Anything that a cultist could have done.
Okay. Make an investigation check. Or what's your passive perception?
Passive perception.
Yeah, make an investigation check.
Okay. I have advantage.
Okay.
And I have a +3 on
I
investigation.
still don't know why you have advantage on those checks, but whatever. You gotta look at your character a little more, figure this out. But go for it. Go for it.
Well, you're not changing anything on my character, though. Okay. I get a 19 total.
Okay. In the corner, you see a baby drake chained to a little loop in the wall. So there's a ring on the wall, the chain, and a collar around its neck, and it just sits there in a bed. And as you peek further in, you see that drake there. It starts to sniffing around, and then it gets up on its legs.
And then I keep peering over. And the second it starts moving closer to me, the second it gets within 10 feet of me, I'm immediately shifting that box as fast as I can, as quietly as I can.
Okay, so it starts to get up, and you kind of shift the box back.
Okay.
You still don't know what building this is that you're in.
And then I start slowly backing away from the boxes.
Okay.
And I wait for any sign of the little Drake, of Lil Drake coming over there.
Yeah, it doesn't. There doesn't seem to be any other sign of alarm.
And then
You hear.
And then I start backing away 5 more feet
Okay.
in 3 seconds.
Okay. So you start slowly backing away, but nothing else seems to change. You just hear a gnawing, as though the drake might have caught some sort of rat or something down there, or it's eating something.
I listen intently for any sign of the people wondering what's going on.
Make a perception check.
Perception.
Yes.
Okay. Passive perception?
No, just roll perception.
Okay.
A d20 minus 1.
No advantage or disadvantage?
Straight d20.
Okay, 18 total because I got
18.
a 19.
You hear the 2 figures at the table start laughing. Got you a little snack, huh?
And then I walk over to the boxes again and then shift it over a little, looking at the drake
Okay.
and the people.
Yeah, so the drake definitely grabbed a rat.
Oh.
Sitting there chewing it. You see the occasional rat legs twitching.
And then I just look at it and don't say a thing, but still I think, oh, jeez, that's disgusting to watch.
Okay. You hear a voice from above on your left. So the drake is to your right, about 15 feet away from you.
So the upper left.
And there's a wooden staircase going up. And the 2 figures are at the table here, the staircase going up. You hear a voice from up above. I need a drink. I'll be back. Give me an hour. I'll be back. You guys want anything? No, we're good here. We're good.
And then I start thinking that this might be an inn.
Well, you hear a thud, and the door shuts up above the staircase. You don't know where you are yet. You're in the basement of some place.
Okay. I shift the box over back the way it was, but instead of shifting it over so that it covers up the entire thing, I shift it so that I can see through the other side.
Okay. So you see there are braids of garlic and other seasonings hanging from the wall on the other side of the room.
And then I start thinking this could be a bakery or something.
Well, I'm trying to think what would be a good one.
Investigation.
Yeah, go ahead and make another investigation check for the other side of the room.
I love having advantages on an investigation.
Just go for it.
And 21 total.
Okay, make another stealth check with disadvantage.
I know.
Because you've been there for a while and you're shifting around a little bit more. I see it.
Yep, I guess I'm caught. And then
What?
I'm then caught.
Well, what do you got? What is it?
Why did I?
Natural 1.
Yeah, +4, 5. So nat 5.
So you start to shift the box the other side, and your armor scrapes against the wall on your shoulder as you're pushing it, and right away the two figures pause and they look in your direction.
And then I just stop moving. I just freeze on the spot. The second they move one step closer, I'm gonna try and run as quietly as I can. Okay, let me guess.
No. This is what I rolled on their investigation check. A nat 1. So they look over. They look at the Drake. Yeah. And then they keep doing their thing. So you're doing okay for right now, even with your nat 1.
So I guess I'm still able to see.
Yeah, so you don't dare move the box any further, but you look. So you see there are meats drying up on a string on the wall. There is a small little fireplace where they're drying meats out right there. So you get the sense it's more of like a butcher, the downstairs of a butcher or something.
Okay. And then I try a history check, because I could have gone here when I was still king.
All right. Go ahead and make your history check.
Advantage and +3.
Okay.
All right, let's do this. Why?
What do you get?
Even with a 4 as my lowest, I get a stupid 13.
No. You do remember, based on the direction you were going in the sewers, and the space between where you entered and where the tunnel ended in the
Basement cave thing.
Well, based on where you were in the workshop where you were created and spaces in between, you know of one butcher that works in the military quarter?
Who?
Well, you don't know who they are, but you know there is a butcher that works in the military quarter.
Yeah,
Now,
but
it's been 2 years, so that might have changed, but...
Yeah, but I was trying to remember the name of the place.
Oh,
so that I would know where it was located.
It's not really a named place. It's just a butcher that works in the military quarter. He basically is the one that runs the butcher operation for the military forces there.
Okay.
They only need one because, remember, a lot of your military is golems, so mechanized warriors.
Yeah, there's only like a few. There's only like 5 soldiers here, 10 there.
So, you have an idea of where you might be.
What is it? What is it? What is it?
Butcher shop in the military quarter.
Yeah, but like, where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
It's in the military quarter.
Where in the military quarter?
It's... Alright. So you want to know pretty much exactly where you are?
Yes!
Okay. Let me pull up the map here.
What do you think I made that history check?
So you're about a half mile away from the Golem Barracks, which is where you were first found. So you're probably right around here. That's where the butcher shop would most likely be.
Okay. Hey!
Have you seen the iPad around here?
Get out of
I
here!
want to do anything else.
Okay. I don't know where it is.
Oh,
Surprise guest.
this is why I hate having brothers and sisters.
Wow.
Why do I have to have a brother and a sister? Or
One
at
day,
least a brother and sister that aren't dumb.
one day they'll join you in this game. Alright, so
No.
you have an idea of where the butcher shop is.
Where?
I just told you, it's about a half mile away from the Golden Barracks where you were.
Okay. I back away slowly out of there, and then as soon as my feet touch the floor below where the rope was, I start running, and then I just dive in and swim away as fast as I can.
Okay, are you going to go back the way you came? Or?
Yes.
Okay.
So
So
that I
you
can
swim
forget.
back to the entrance into the sewers, and you come out, and Galax is there waiting for you. 2 of the guards are there as well.
Okay. I tell them what I had seen, and I tell them how I think the cultists might have gotten in. I
Okay.
tell them that the cultists could have gotten in from the butcher shop and then taken another pathway through to the pool in the military quarters so that they could attack us.
Okay. Well, we should get there right now. And one of the guards, no, we should go and tell the captain about this. We need to gather our forces. We don't know how many of them there are.
And then I decide that one of the guards will come with me and that Galax will accompany the other guard to go tell the captain
Okay.
so that we'd still stay in groups of 2 and I wouldn't be alone, so I wouldn't get killed by any 10, 15 cultists that come and surround me, because there could be a possibility that could happen.
Okay.
Because we're in the sewers where the cultists entered.
Galax, at that idea, I'll stay with you.
And then,
Get you a Kindle. Headphones with it.
You think we're not doing a show? You think we're not on YouTube live?
It's alright.
What is YouTube?
I really wish I had a brother and sister that were at least not dumb.
No. It happens. Alright, so Galax wants to stay with you.
Okay.
The other guard says, "Oh, we can stick together if you two want to go ahead."
I decide that the two guards will stay down here and that me and Galax will tell the captain because I could tell him everything I saw about the two guards.
They don't want to stay down here. Why are they staying down here? Why do we have to stay down here?
And then I tell them that they could stay down there so that they could look for any cultists and fight them off.
Why would they come through here? Why do we have to fight them on our own?
And then I decide, alright, fine. You two can go tell the captain. But tell him to meet me down here as quickly as possible.
Okay, we'll do that. And so they run off.
You're just doing this so that I have to fight all the little monsters.
Well, I don't know what's going to happen. You haven't decided how you're going to approach this.
I tell Galax to go and I'll tell Galax that me and him are gonna go up to the most likely spot where the butcher shop would be.
Okay.
And then I would ask about why there should be wait, are the boxes like hidden somehow?
What do you mean?
Like from the hole by the
Oh,
butcher?
the boxes were put there, you think, just to cover up the fact that there's a hole in the wall.
Okay. And then I tell Galax that me and him will go over to the butcher shop while they're still getting the captain and ask around about the hole and why the boxes are there.
Okay. So you make your way over to the surface again.
Yeah.
Out of the sewers.
Me and Galax will go to the most likely spot where the butcher shop would be.
Okay. Are you going to wait for the captain there? Or
Yeah.
what are you going to do?
I also tell the guards before they go that if he doesn't see me there down in the sewers, that he should go to the butcher shop because that should be where he finds me
Okay.
if nothing happens.
All right. Very good. So you make your way through the streets of the military quarter, and you go to the area where you think the butcher shop was that you remember.
Yeah. And since I'm a robot thing, I can remember everything pretty much perfectly. 'Cause-
Well, remember, your memories from your past life are a little sketchy.
Yeah, but this is not my really from the past life. So I can remember it, but it's not.
Well, you're remembering from your past life. So you're trying to draw on those memories, which is a little more difficult for you.
Yes?
So you go to the area where you think the butcher shop would be. Over here, I need you to make an investigation check.
Alright.
You're
Why do
trying
you
to look
keep-
through that building.
Why do you keep letting me do investigation checks? 'Cause you're weird, that's why. Great. Even with my advantage and +3, I still get a stupid 11 total.
Okay. So you start asking around. Most people aren't used to seeing a mechanical talking
Mechanism.
sentient creature. Like I said before, you're one of a kind. No Warforged or anything like that exists in this world. So they're a little taken aback by you, but
I'll just tell them to be calm. I'll tell them that I am something new that only 2 people know how to create, that shall help in the coming conflicts
okay.
with one of the 9 hells,
Ah, okay.
Tiamat.
Well, at the mention of Tiamat, they all take a moment to pause. But you do find somebody in just a few minutes who tells you where the butcher shop is. It's not far, it's just around the corner from where you're standing with them. Big red door, can't miss it.
And then I just thank him for the location of it and what the door looks like, and I head in the direction of it.
Okay. On your way, you bump into somebody. They smell of some sort of alcoholic beverage as you bump into them. And they scan you with these sort of bleary eyes. Sorry? And they look at you kind of confused, but then they look at the bracers around your wrists.
I just hope you won't think I'm some weird guy.
Now he looks back at you. I think you'll want to come with me.
And then I'm like, okay. And I motion for Galax to come with me in case anything bad happens.
Okay.
And then I quietly whisper to him as we're walking that if anything happens, he's gonna save my butt.
Okay. So Galax comes with you. This person then draws a knife and they hold it up to your side. And you just feel it piercing into the sort of your
armor and metal combo.
Yeah, it kind of presses because even your body is made of
metal. I can still feel it.
Yeah.
But then I just
presses into the softer parts of your body where your biological organs would be.
And then I just tell him that I didn't really feel a thing.
It's like, but you've got soft spots. Come with me now. And so he walks you into. Are you going with him willingly?
Yes, but I also take my arm blade scimitar out again and my regular scimitar out again.
Well, your arm, if you take that out, he's likely to fight.
Okay, never mind. I'll only take it out if he tries to attack me first.
Okay.
And as soon as he tries killing me, I'm gonna shout out at Galax to take out his short sword and we'll both attack him.
Okay. So he walks you around a corner. You see the building with the red door. He walks you around a corner and there's a back doorway.
Okay.
He says, stay here. And he goes towards the doorway, but as he does, he drops his guard for a brief moment. You see him look at you, and he tries to figure out how he's going to put his dagger away while also getting a key to open the door that's on the outside of this building. And he drops his guard for a brief moment. you have an opportunity if you want to start fighting here. He doesn't have to jump on you.
I just tell Galax to take out his short sword, showing him that if he even tries to go near us with that thing slicing at our faces, he's gonna get the fight of his life.
Ooh, make an intimidation check.
Who? Me or Galax?
You.
Alright, I got +0, no
Do you
advantage.
do you draw your weapons as well?
No, I just have. Alright, yeah.
You're drawing and Galax is drawing?
Yeah, we're both drawing our weapons.
Okay.
Intimidating him. Wait. Never mind.
What'd you do?
9 total. No advantage, no disadvantage, no
No.
plus, no additional modifier.
Alright, so you draw out your arm blades. Galax draws out his sword. The intimidation check fails, but he pounds on the door. He stops grabbing for his keys. He pounds on the door, and we're gonna roll for initiative. So roll initiative for you, roll initiative for Galax.
Okay. My initiative is usually a +2.
For you, yes.
Alright, I got 16 total. And let me see, Galax. Galax
Oh,
is... Alright, let's see here.
I'm gonna borrow a pencil here, Tristan.
Alright, whatever.
Here, I'll give you one too. You need it. Okay, so Destructo.
Okay. I got 16. Yeah, 16 total.
Okay.
Galax. That's 13 total.
15 total.
Wait, you got a 15 total? I got 16 total and Galax gets 13 total. So I think that means your guy will go just after me and just before Galax.
Okay, so Destructo, you go first. You hear the sounds of footsteps coming up the stairs. Let me draw a quick map here.
Alright.
Here's your pencil. This is yours. So you're in sort of a tight alleyway here.
How tight?
Only about 5 feet wide.
Okay. He won't really have anywhere to run.
The buildings come out like this. This was the red door that you saw. And then the other door right here.
I bet it's another one of those cultists.
Yeah, so this is a very tight alleyway here. So
Okay.
Galax is behind you. You are right there.
And where's the guy that tried stabbing me?
Alright, let me get it set up here. Okay.
Oh, great.
So he is standing there.
right in front of us.
Yep. Okay. And you're up.
Alright. I take a swing at him first with my arm blade. And yeah, I swing at him with my arm blade.
Okay.
Alright, let's go.
Now you have your.
I swing my arm blade.
Let
Yeah, I
me
know.
just let me double check because you have some new skills. I just want to remind you of these now. So you have your Crimson Right. You can imbue your weapons to strike with an extra 1d4 damage. You take 1d4 damage when you start. But the right lasts while you hold the weapon. So it'll keep dealing 1d4 damage extra. Or, well, you'll roll it and then we'll just imbue it with that damage.
Well, I actually won't use it.
No?
But I will use Booming Blade with my first scimitar, my arm blade.
Okay, let me see. Okay, you can do Booming Blade. I'm trying to think here. Okay, yeah, you can do that.
Okay, do I just do it with my...
Your melee attack, yep.
So, I do my melee attack first and then I add Booming Blade to it?
Yep. Well,
Okay.
you cast Booming Blade and you make your melee attack. So go ahead and make your attack.
Okay. My roll for hitting is a stupid, really stupid, ultimately stupid
just-
9.
9. Yeah, you miss.
Okay. Bonus action, second.
Your offhand attack.
Yep.
Okay, go for it.
And for that, also, great, 11.
11 to hit.
Yeah, 11 total to hit.
Just misses.
Huh. 12 armor class, I'm guessing.
All right, but Galax, it's Galax's turn. He can't reach past you here, so he will likely have to do his short bow. Short bow, yeah.
Yeah, short bow attack.
Okay.
Alright. Alright, Galax, don't fail me. Oh, come on!
Natural 1.
Yes, plus 4, 5.
Okay, that is a miss.
Yeah, it goes flying straight past him. It flies over his head and then the arrow just sticks into the ceiling. Poo-chung.
All right.
I can't think.
Now it's his turn. He is going to. He's going to disengage for his action and
Ooh.
step back. That is it.
Okay. As my action, I ask him why he tried stabbing me.
As your action?
Yeah, I have a bonus action too.
No. Because
Fine.
you can just talk. You don't need to use an action to talk.
Okay. I'll talk to him. I will ask why he tried stabbing me.
He doesn't say anything. He just sneers at you.
And then I tell him that if he doesn't give me answers now, he's gonna get utterly
Okay,
destroyed.
if you do that, it'll be an action, and you can't use your bonus action to do a second attack.
Okay. I will attack him.
Okay, you gonna step up?
No, I'm instead gonna use my light crossbow attack. It just...
Well, you still need to sheath your other weapons. Remember,
Okay, yeah.
I'm allowing you to have it mounted to your shoulder, but it still follows the same rules.
Okay, instead I just regular attack
Okay.
on blade.
Okay, so you come up. You gonna try to do your booming blade again?
Yes!
Okay.
Booming blade, booming blade, booming blade, on blade attack.
What'd you get?
24 total!
24, okay. Was that a natural 20?
Yes, natural 20 is...
Well, you gotta tell me if it's a natural 20, because then you get double damage.
Oh, yes!
Okay, so...
Plus booming blade.
Yeah, so your booming blade, well, I don't think booming blade adds damage to your attack. It's only if they move. They get 1d8 thunder damage.
Never mind.
But go ahead and roll, what is it, 2d6.
Wait, let me... No, it's 1d6 plus 2.
No, but you get, I'm going to let you roll 2d6 because you got a natural 20.
Good. And I got a plus 2 on both.
What do you get?
7 total damage.
7 plus,
No, like,
oh, you have plus 2 here.
yeah, I have 6 damage because I got a 4 plus 2
Okay.
is a 6. And, okay, never mind. Actually, that would be about 9 total damage.
Okay. Alright, so he
Whoosh!
is also under the effect of your booming blade, so we'll just add that to him there. That's his booming blade effect. If he moves, he takes 1d8. So how much damage total did you deal?
9 total damage.
Oh, heck, no need. Boom, he's down.
Ha!
Alright.
So I just strike him all the way across his body.
Yes.
Ha!
Now, he falls to the ground. You still hear footsteps coming from inside. The door is still closed. Galax is up.
I think me and Galax are gonna disengage and run. Never mind. Me and Galax are just gonna disengage and slowly creep away from the door past the alleyway, and we're gonna creep around the corner so that he doesn't see us.
Okay. You're gonna try to get the jump on him?
No, I'm disengaging. I don't want to kill him. What? He could be a shop owner. Although if I see any sign of cultist, any sign of Tiamat, I'm gonna get my crossbow out after sheathing a weapon, and then
Okay.
gonna strike
So
him.
which direction, because you can still move, which direction do you want to go? You
Towards the
move
red door.
5.
Towards the red door.
You can only make it that far on this side.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You can only make it that far on that side.
Okay. Me and Galax will... Okay. I'll go over there.
Okay.
And Galax, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, will go right behind me
Okay.
with his short bow ready.
Does he ready in action if the door opens?
Yeah. He just readies in case I tell him there's a sign of him being a cultist.
Okay.
For Tiamat.
So when you guys make it over there, the door comes down or opens up.
Boom!
And out steps one. He sees the body on the ground here. So he runs up to you after seeing the body. You see another person come out.
They see the body and they come up behind him. Right?
Actually, he'll step back this way.
Staring down at the
little
body.
bitty Drake comes out
Well, now I know.
holding a rat in its jaws.
Well, now at least I know I'm at the butcher's place.
Alright.
Alright. I swing at him with... Alright. I just cock him on the side of the head with my...
Hold on. It's not your turn. It's still their turn.
Oh, God.
Alright. So the first one will attack you.
The first one that came out?
Yep.
Okay.
He's going to attack you. 11 to hit. I don't think that hits.
Let me check. Nope. He in your face.
Don't mock him yet.
Oh, great. Let me guess. He's gonna try and attack me again. Well, it's easy to kill a... Well, it might be hard to kill a fully grown drake without braces of Bahamut, but it's really easy to kill a baby drake without
Alright.
braces of Bahamut.
So let me see here.
But it's way easier with braces of Bahamut to kill a baby drake.
The Drake is gonna hang right back there.
Okay. What does the wizard guy staring at the body do?
He
What? Hello?
oops.
Well?
Hold on, I'm looking it up.
Looking up what? A spell?
Alright. He casts a spell.
Right? To summon an unseen servant? Let me guess.
No.
Then to what? Oh boy. this is
Behind
a-
Galax appear
A ghost?
two axes out of nowhere.
Okay.
So two axes just appear out of nowhere behind you guys. And on the head of each axe, well, it's one axe, a giant axe. And on the front of the axe, it forms 5 heads, 5 dragon heads.
I look behind me and shout out to Galax a warning about the, I don't know, dragon axe. A 5-headed dragon
Alright,
axe.
and it is going to make a attack against you. Or against Galax. 11 to hit Galax.
And let me check Galax. Armor class. Yep, you miss.
Okay.
Just by a few
Okay.
inches.
Now that they've come
By a
out,
few-
Galax had an action ready, right? Was he going to fire his short bow?
Yeah.
Okay,
He
so he
fires
gets
his-
to use his action, or his reaction rather, to fire his short bow at the first cultist that came through. So that one. Go ahead and make your attack.
Hey, you! Hey, buddy! Come on!
What was it? Just tell me what it was.
5 total.
Okay, yeah, that'll miss.
Pew!
But it's your turn.
It misses all 3 of them. I mean,
Yeah.
if it misses, it should have hit one of them.
Nope. Misses. Your turn though.
That's it. Is the cultist and the Drake within 5 feet of me? Are both of
The
them?
cultist is.
Perfect. Night attack roll with my arm blade.
Booming blade or no?
No booming blade, but
Okay.
I'm using a no booming blade, but it's a different spell actually.
Which one are you going with?
A damaging spell, and I only have 3.
Thunderclap?
Yes.
Thunderclap will only affect him, and you don't make an attack roll.
Oh,
Have a
that's
seat.
good.
Have a seat.
Although, wait, no attack roll. That means it doesn't miss at all.
Oh, he makes a save. He has to make a Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 damage.
Perfect.
But that Thunderclap is something that will benefit you more if you're trying to get multiple creatures around you.
I have a +1 spell modifier thing, +3 spell attack.
Well,
Also
your
whatever I
save
check.
DC is 11, so he just has to roll higher than 11.
Okay. I
Well,
cast
it's up to you.
Thunderclap.
Okay, you're gonna try Thunderclap?
6 damage.
Well, he has to try to save, so he has to get higher than 11. 15. So he saves, no damage.
Okay.
And you can't make your second attack because you need to do a melee attack in order to get your bonus action attack.
Alright.
Done? Are you gonna move anywhere? I mean, you really can't. You're kind of pinned in there.
Well, I could just jump over the. How about I try? Okay. I can use a reaction, yes?
Only on if they do something that triggers a reaction. Yes.
Well, they did surprise me coming out.
No, that won't trigger anything.
Alright.
Galax's turn.
Wait, I will try and roll under the guy's feet.
No,
Never mind.
you can't move into his space. It's a very tight alleyway.
Yeah, I
Okay.
guess so.
Galax's turn.
Galax will try and shoot under my legs at his legs. Because Galax is kind of small.
Okay.
Alright, Galax. Alright, buddy. We have not made a single attack against anyone or anything. Fire your short bow, buddy. Stupid 9 total.
That'll miss.
I
Alright.
hate my guys.
Okay. So the cultist in front of you is going to attack.
Aww.
That'll hit.
No.
Deals 2 damage, 2 slashing damage.
Aww.
Okay. The Drake is going to try something here. It gets its claws out and it starts climbing up the wall. Whew. Okay. So it's on the wall and it's climbing.
Weird.
So it gets right above you on the wall.
That's bad.
Just have a seat. Stay put. And yeah, they'll try to grapple you. It's going to try to jump down on top of you and grapple you.
Try and make me lose my eyesight.
I need you to roll a strength or acrobatics to try to get out of the grapple.
I'm better at acrobatics because I have a +4 instead of a +2. And I have no disadvantage or advantage. Still, my dice are really, really crap.
Alright.
I get
Hold on. Let me double check. Alright. So he comes down and tries to grapple you. What was your acrobatics check?
6 total.
6. Okay, so you are now grappled, which means your speed is 0.
Yep.
Yeah, and you can try to break free of the grapple
With strength.
with strength or acrobatics.
Okay. At the end of each turn.
Yeah.
So that's the end of the Drake's turn. I make my acrobatics check.
Well, it's not your turn yet.
Great.
So it basically wraps its tail around your upper body to kind of keep you from attacking the cultist there. The other one, the one in the back of the alley, I can't do that. I need you to make, ooh,
Well,
okay. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
dexterity.
Roll it. Let me see.
Stupid die. 8 total.
8. Okay. So this flame kind of descends down on top of you.
Great. another one of those fire pillar attack things.
Yeah, so this is a spell, Sacred Flame. Comes down and deals 3 radiant damage.
3 damage.
3 damage. How are you looking?
I've seen better.
Okay.
I'm at 12 hit points.
Alright, and the spiritual weapon attacks Galax in the back there. 15. 16 to hit Galax.
I
think that hits.
Yep.
Okay. 1 damage. Oh wait, 1. 2 damage. 2 damage. Okay. And it is your turn. You are grappled. Your speed is 0, but you can still attack as normal.
Okay. His new HP is 3.
Okay. Well, you're up. Now you can do Thunderclap and affect those 2.
Thunderclap, thunderclap,
Okay.
thunderclap.
I figured you'd want to try it, so. Alright, so they need to make Constitution saving throws, right?
Yep.
What is your spell save DC? I think it's 11.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
That's a fail.
yes.
The Drake saves.
Alright.
So it is what, 1d...
1d6.
Okay, 1d6 thunder damage.
5 damage.
Okay. So he takes 5. He is still up.
Wait, with my thunderclap echoing 100 feet around, doesn't that mean everybody that's...
Within 100 feet can hear it.
Yeah. Aren't people gonna start charging out from every which way?
You never know. Alright. It is Galax's turn, unless
Oh, wait.
because you can't do
My
it.
saving throw. Acrobatic.
No, you have to use your action for that. But your speed just becomes 0 while you're grappled. So he was just trying to hold you there.
That's good.
Okay. Galax's turn.
As I'm grappled, I yell out at Galax, "Get this thing off my head!"
Okay.
Galax shot bell again.
At the Drake.
Yes.
Okay. What was it?
11 total.
Okay, misses. And
Chum.
it is their turn now. So the cultist now attacking you. 10 will miss. The Drake now coming for you. 13 to hit. What's your armor class?
17.
Oh, cow. Okay. Oh, wait, it has advantage. Yeah, that'll hit. Okay. 6 piercing damage. How are you doing? I think you're doing okay, though, huh?
Really dead?
What are you at? 11?
No.
What are you at?
I was at 12 earlier.
Oh, so you're at 6 now. Okay.
Yeah. I have really seen better. Anything would be better than this.
Okay, I need you
Anything.
I need you to make another
Even 10.
dexterity saving throw.
Or what? Oh, let me guess. Fire again.
Do you want a different die?
Yay, I have a 9 saving throw total now.
Alright, you take 4 radiant damage. Okay?
Man, I really wish
And
I...
the
had
spiritual weapon on the other side, that'll hit Galax.
Oh no, Galax. Let's see. How much damage? Well,
It is 1d6? Oh, 1d8. 2 damage. Alright, and
okay.
hold
Now,
on.
okay. Now I can see Galax living in real pain. 1 hit. He's at 1 hit point.
Ooh.
Yeah. Blood is seeping out of Galax.
Okay, so from here, your booming blade caught the attention of the town guards, which were already scouring the area.
You mean the guys that were helping me scout?
Yep.
I look at
2
them.
groups show up.
Great.
One of them is the captain of the guard right there.
I hope they'll help me.
Okay, so he will come up here. Miss with the first attack. Hit with the second.
Wait. The guards are helping me?
Yes.
Yes!
Okay. And this one here is going to fire off a projectile. That is going to miss. This one here is going to fire a crossbow.
Oh!
That'll hit.
Boom!
Okay. Alright. And then same with the other one. Fire a bolt. Miss. Alright, it is your turn. You are up.
Good. I strike the cultist
Okay.
with my scimitar plus booming blade.
Okay.
Alright.
Now, the cultist has already taken a significant amount of damage. I'm just
Okay.
going to suggest something to you tactically now. The Drake has not taken nearly as much damage. And the Drake, from what you battled earlier, you know is a lot stronger than the cultist is.
Yeah, cultists have really, really, really low hit points.
Yeah, so I'm just going to give you an idea.
Yeah. I'll attack the Drake and I will use my braces of Bahamut.
Oh. Okay.
Alright.
So wait. Let me double check. Your bracers of Bahamut. You haven't used any of your hero points yet, have you? Or no, you did. You used 1 hero point. Oh, but you gain new hero points. So you have 5 all new hero points.
How do I gain hero points?
Never mind. You have 6 hero points when you leveled up. You got 6 new hero points.
Oh.
You have to use all your hero points before you level up. Otherwise, they go away. And you just get your new hero points. So now you're at 6 hero points with your bracers.
Alright.
So you can roll a d6 and add it to the d20. So you roll your d20 first, and then you can decide if you want to add the d6 to it.
Alright, D20. 16 to hit. I won't even have to try because I got a 20 total.
Okay, so that'll hit the Drake. You're using Booming Blade on it?
Yes, duh.
Okay.
Spells. And I use Booming Blade on it.
Okay. So if it moves, it'll take that damage, but go ahead and roll your melee damage.
Melee damage. 5 damage.
5?
5 total. No, wait. Make that 7 total.
7, okay. Alright, second attack. Your bonus action.
Bonus action. Okay. Hero point.
What'd you get?
I got a 6 total. Hero point.
Okay.
Nine total now.
No, misses. So you're down to 5 hero points. Mark that in your notebook. You have 5 hero points right now.
I think I can just delete hero points from it.
No. I didn't program it that way. Yeah, so write down you have 5 hero points. Switch pages. There you go. Good job. Alright, so Galax's turn now.
Okay. He fires his short bow at the Drake.
Okay.
No, Galax, don't fail me now. What? Can I use a hero point to add to Galax?
No. You cannot.
Well, 13 to hit.
13 against
Drake.
the Drake. Just misses. Alright. Now it is their turn. The cultist. Let's see. He's going to try again. He's going to attack. He's going to miss. The Drake.
In your face.
Now seeing these new challengers and not liking the position it's in, is going to try to scale the wall and hop down here.
Ooh, so I'm not grappled anymore?
No, he releases the grapple because you can't go anywhere anyway.
Yeah. So why would he even try to grapple me?
It's gonna shoot. Okay, so he's gonna fail his athletics check and fall prone on the ground over here. He's not gonna be able to get up because
It's upside down on its back.
it used up too much of its movement, so it can't get up. But it's still going to try a melee attack at disadvantage.
Nah.
And missed.
Nah.
This cultist now turns around. And is going to try to... Yeah, he's going to use his Sacred Flame again. That is a fail. So, 5. Okay. 5 on that one. And It is now the guard's turn. So
Which guard? You mean the captain?
yeah. Okay. Oh boy. Okay.
Is the captain...
Guy's actually pretty healthy.
Who? The mage? Wizard guy?
Yeah. Okay. The other guard firing a crossbow at it. Wow. Okay. The guard over there takes a swing at the Drake, which is prone. Oh boy.
Whoosh.
The Drake is looking pretty messed up now. Oh, no, it's done. The Drake is defeated. Okay, so the Drake falls.
Well, actually, it's already fallen down. So I guess its legs just stop moving as it crazily tries to get up.
The other one is going to shoot at the cultist and miss. It is your turn.
I take a swing at the cultist.
Okay.
Hero point. I got a 12 total.
Okay.
I'm just trying to use up my hero points. 18 total now.
Okay, you hit.
Now who's Mr. Funny Guy?
Well, don't use all your hero points.
Yeah.
Because it's only when you level up you gain them back.
Yeah.
So you don't know how far away you are from leveling up.
Alright. 3 damage.
3 damage. Okay. That is enough.
Shing.
So he goes down.
Ah.
Now let's see. Because you can still do your bonus attack. 10, 15, 20, 25. You can still attack the other one over there.
Yep. I ran over to him.
Okay.
And then I make a swing at him.
Okay, using your other scimitar. Go for it.
6. And I get a 20 total to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Alright. 6 damage.
6. Let me see. That is enough. He goes down.
I cut into his skin.
And the spiritual weapon disappears.
Oh, it's a good thing the spiritual weapon didn't really make any attacks. I think he just summoned them to block off our escape.
Alright, and so with that, the captain looks at you. I assume you found something.
And then I tell him I tell him that I had found boxes inside of this butcher's shop that were used to cover up a hole in the wall that led to a water tube that went into the sewers. And then I told him that I thought they could have gone into the butcher's shop, taken that pathway, and then taken another different pathway.
To get into the
Military headquarters.
Okay, yeah, because the tunnel kept going, so you think it probably led down there. Alright, well, it is 11 o'clock, just about.
We actually have 3 more minutes.
Well, we will use that time to say thank you for everyone who watched today.
Yep.
Be sure to visit beholdgamers.com. Pretty soon we're going to have some classes up for both Dungeon Masters and players.
Yeah.
And this week I will be giving a quick video about how I manage the campaign for Saturday Morning Wartoons. This is a request from a viewer on one of our past videos who wanted to see how to manage characters and NPCs.
Ooh, cool.
He wanted to specifically introduce a character that he had created and introduce it as an NPC. So I'll come up with a video on how you can go ahead and do that. And I'll also be going over how I manage the campaign with links to bad guys in the campaign description that I use to make it easy for me to track all kinds of monster stats at one time.
Super cool.
Super cool. So thank you guys again for watching, and as always, have fun, learn lots.
Yep. Bye.
Bye. Let's see, we're gonna close this up here.
We're still alive, you know.
Are we? Oh my god.
Stop streaming.
Stop
streaming.
Stop streaming.
Stop streaming, I
Stop
said.
screaming. I'm trying to stop streaming.
Then you better stop streaming.
I will if you stop screaming.
Stop screaming and I'll stop screaming.